going down. I might just go get me something to eat. You know, talk my shit, you know. Life goes on, man, you feel me? Yeah, I need something to wear. Let me tell my baby to give me like a shirt or something cold as fuck, man. See how many people tap in. Cold as a nut. How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Aristotle with the rant, man. Back with another live, man. You gonna see how many people tap in. If it ain't a lot of people, then it is what it is. What's really the deal, man? About to give me something to eat. It's late at night, everything. Just really been cooling it. Keep on 1,000 with you, bro. All eyes on me right now. It's been that way for about 4 years. But 4-day laws of power says command attention at all times. All right? So I do that. Other than that, man, stock option rant. Didn't have the best day option trading today. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. You know, everybody can pretend like glitters is gold all the time, but it's gonna be eventually where, you know, the market catches up with you. And today was that day. If I'm being all the way honest, you gotta set a game plan and follow through with it. Even if you really love to trade a certain way, you gotta trade what's best for your account. And today I did something that I shouldn't have did, which was trade 0 day to expirations only. And to be honest, folks, if I'm being all the way honest, trade 1 day to 2 day expirations, just so when you're wrong, it doesn't go against you as bad. Because it's best to lose 20%. So people may think, you know, because think about it, if you're wrong on a 1 day expiration, you probably lose, you know, 20 to 30%. When you're wrong on a 0 day, that's a 40, 50% L if it goes in the wrong direction, especially a big candlestick the other way. So, you know, I think I love 0 day to expiration and everything, but I was like, man, I got to get back to my 1 day work and just put more size on it. Because the thing about 1 day is you can put real size on a 1 to 2 day contract. Like I can go 10,000 on a 1 day or a 2 day, right? And if I lose 20%, I goddamn lose 2,000. But if I lose 20% on a 0 day, I lose 5K, 4K. See what I'm saying? So it sets you backwards. But then again, too, it also sucks whenever you catch a good move on a 1 day. And then you be like, man, I should have went 0 day. So I think the best thing you could do is, yes, you're supposed to go mid to light size with 0 day. I think the best thing to do is kind of get in both if you can. So go light with the 0 day. So whenever you make enough profit, because you're going to make, if it goes in the right direction, 0 day, you're going to make mostly half or more of your money back. But so you might want to go a smaller size because you're going to make a lot of your money back. In your direction, great move, great profit. Yeah. They said it be, yeah, doing both. Yeah, you're right. It will fuck you up, especially on the phone. If you trading on your laptop, then, you know, it's a little bit quicker. But that's why you go real light with 0 day. I would say go 25 to 40% size. So if I was going 0 day, 2,500. 1 day, I put in a 10,000. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, the only part that pisses you off is when that 0 day hit. And then you like, damn, I should have put in more size. Then the next day, you like, I'm going full size. Then boom, that motherfucker get you. Yeah. But the minute it go against you, sheesh, oh man, I'm talking about what? That 0 day is a motherfucker. It got me today. Got me today. but the other ass been cash me out with my confluence of knowledge. Every day not gonna be a win, but you changing lives. Keep going, bro. I'm right there with you. Appreciate it, bro. Hell yeah, thank you. Trading 0 day, that massive red candle Wednesday, instant 50% L, never again. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say, like, if you just stick to your trading rules, you good. But it's like when you don't and you wrong, that shit hurt, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. Hell yeah, I made some cool money today on 0 day QQQ puts. Yeah, if you got in at the bottom and shit. Nah, for sure. But yeah, like, that's pretty much what's going on, like, with 0 day. I'm gonna get me some. Damn, that's crazy how the world come. What you call it? I'm glad I finally caught it live. I usually only see the stream after work. That's what's up. The OR strategy is golden. You welcome, brother. I caught the squeeze on Tesla. Nah, for sure. I found I'm better at trading, but I still follow you, bro. Somebody said, I found I'm better at day trading, but I still follow you. That's what's up. I hit a call on Netflix today. That's what's up. That's what's up. Your chat solid, cuz. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I think so, too. But you know me, bro. I hate having red days because, you know, I want to be legendary. And you know, we're more transparent than any chat. When we lose, you know, we lose. And we not going to sit here and act like, oh, we won. Everything is all good. Even though it's good for marketing and everything. Like, I hit a 300% play today. I hit 60% on Netflix. And I hit Johnson and Johnson so I hit two 300% plays and one 60% play, one 40% play. And then I lost three, just being transparent. But my four were big, but my three, so I hit on all my swings. I didn't lose on the swing, but I lost on some day trade. Let me turn on the light so y'all can see me. You get what I'm saying? So I gotta go YouTube live because I'm banned from IG live for goddamn a year or some shit. I gotta go put on a shirt though. I ain't even gonna cap. It's kind of cold and I can't find my goddamn food. Asia, you know where the food at?
Yes, it's in a black bowl with foil over it.
Black bowl with foil over it. In the refrigerator.
Yes, sir.
The food is in that.
Yes.
It's crazy work. It's crazy, man. I tell y'all a story. Baby girl Savannah. Oh, shit, it's doing that bullshit. When I went in there, I was gonna name my baby girl Savannah, cause that was the city me and my wife fell in love in. But I got brothers on my dad's side, and they sister was named Savannah, and she just died out of nowhere and had a brain aneurysm or something like that, and she was only like 16 years old. And I was like, out of respect for her, I'm not gonna name my baby Savannah. But Savannah is a very special city to me. Savannah, Georgia, that's where I met my wife. That's where I made my first million. That's where I became a man on my own. Like, you gotta think, I joined the army at 18, so I never really got to be in any other city as a man. Like, I used to drive to Atlanta, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't grown. As soon as I got out of high school, I go straight to the army. So Savannah is the city where I became a man. Savannah is where I found myself. Savannah is where I made my first million. So when you think about that, like, you know how most niggas came to Atlanta. I made my first million in Savannah, moved back to Atlanta a millionaire. So when I started trading, I was in Savannah, Georgia. And it was so dope because the property was so cheap out there. So you gotta think, I'm a millionaire. My rent is $1,100. So I'm trading this shit. I got a book out, all that, right? So I'm making money on my books. I'm making money trading. I'm barbering on the side. I'm doing, I'm just a real hustler. Then I had that young dude energy. So I could work all day and not get tired. Bro, I swear at 30 years old, 29 and 30, this shit caught up with me. I'm getting tired now. I need sleep. Man, all I needed was 4 hours of sleep until I turned about 29, 28. I don't know what happens around that age, but boy, I got little gray hairs and shit too. I got one gray hair in my beard. It's like life catch up with you quick, you know? But yeah, bro. Well, it was worth it. Look at you now. Yeah, man, but man, I'm just trying to motivate y'all, man. I ain't really gonna spend too much time talking about me. A lot of times I be doing that shit because I know niggas be watching. And some of my haters be watching and shit. So I like to shit on niggas sometimes. But I had to learn, like, man, sometimes you gotta just, not even had to learn. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. But I ain't on that, man. If I'm being honest with you though, man, life has a tricky way of, when y'all ever realize when you really on some positive shit, like, do y'all know how many events I gave 25K away, 50K events? Y'all can look it up. You've been following me for a long time. I did so many events for my city. So much stuff, philanthropy, so much giving back to people for free. I know for a fact I gave the community at least 500,000 plus, right? Out of my pocket, didn't want no clout for it. I posted on my social medias. I ain't asked the news to pull up nothing. So it's like, but I realized this. I knew that I was building something great. So I'm building a museum, just to let y'all know transparently. And it has something to do with options and all that, right? So it's like when you building some shit, the devil and every evil spirit and every hater and anybody who, it's like people were really trying to tear me down in the last year. And because I served the military and because I've been so spiritual while I was in the military, and when I got out, moved to Atlanta, all that shit, what I'm pretty much saying is no matter what life throws at you, stay close to God. Pray every day. And that's something that is very, very challenging as a man when you got a lot of things coming at you at once. And not just the bullshit, but politics was hard to deal with. I'm dealing with the city and going back and forth with the city. And then you never know, you may rub somebody in the political space the wrong way. So you gotta learn all that shit. Like everything is a learning experience when you become a man, right? And then you still gotta keep up and be a good husband and be a good father. So being me is super tough because you gotta be present for your community, present for your lady, present for your children, present for your friends and family. And then all you got is like 1 hour or 2 hours left for yourself. So then so I had to go through that phase of, damn, I'm giving everybody everything in me. By the time it's all said and done, I got an hour or two left. It's fucking 10 o'clock at night. I done gave everybody around the world. I done spent all day at my job, which is trading and content and all this shit. I gotta call my business partners. I gotta call my friends. I gotta be there for my wife. I gotta fuck my wife. Then I gotta spend time with my kids. I got nothing left. I have nothing left. So I was drained. But as a man, you can't fucking let the internet know what you're going through, bro. Cause for one, don't nobody give a fuck. Number two, that's really the reality of this shit. Don't nobody give a fuck, and they gonna use your pain against you. And once you learn that as a man, you realize everything you go through, you gotta deal with by yourself. And that's the beauty of this shit. And you can't complain about this shit. You can't sit here as a man and be like, man, I wish I could have what women have. I wish somebody could come coddle me. You wish, believe it or not, deep down inside as a man, you wish that shit could happen. You wish somebody could see what you're going through, give you a hug, lay down with you, all that shit, but you can't. You gotta sit there and suffer alone, right? And can't nobody tell you going through that shit. Can't nobody fucking read that shit for real. Your kids can't read it. Your wife can't read it. Your friends can't read it. You just going through this shit. You get what I'm saying? So As a man, you could be having a hard time at work. You could be dealing with spiritual problems where you feel like, man, I ain't even close to God for real. You could be dealing with all that shit. And can't nobody tell you battling all that shit. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta deal with it. You gotta go somewhere alone, cry about that shit by yourself. Man, I used to smoke weed a lot, right? Because I didn't know how to deal with all that shit mentally and physically. I wanted to numb the pain of stress, and it worked. I've been off weed for a year because I realized I have to learn as a man how to deal with stress without weed, without liquor. You gotta get your body, because you can't mask the pain. If you don't learn how to deal with that shit mentally, it's never gonna work. And to be honest, it just takes an understanding of life as a man to move on from the bullshit. If I'm being all the way honest and thoroughbred with you, bro. You get what I'm saying? So I deal with this shit sober-minded for the last year and a half or so. And what brought clarity to the situation was, once you start listening to people who've been through what you've been through, like let's just say, God forbid, but somebody in your family get hurt. You gotta sit there with people who've been through what you've been through. That's why in the movies you see people in a circle and everybody had lost somebody and they talking about it together. So what helped me was I had to talk to other rich men and ask them, but men who've been rich since their 20s, because I realized men who got rich in their 40s do not understand me. They understand each other, because I learned that men who go through similar paths stick together. So people of my age group, we love to stick together. We young and rich. So we feel each other. A nigga who just got money at 40 not gonna feel me. He gonna feel like I need to listen to him. He gonna feel like, oh, you blah, 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 all that bullshit. He don't understand me. So I go talk to men who 40 but had money since their 20s. Those men understand me. Those are the only men who understand me. How the fuck you gonna tell me what to do when I'm rich and I'm in my 20s? Well, no, I ain't listening to you. No, you ain't big, bro. Fuck no. You get what I'm saying? So a nigga who had money since his 20s understands me. I can talk to him. I resonate with him. Big Bang, Fly. Who else? Who else is an OG who really understand me? This OG named Dutch, Cliff. I had like 4 OGs who had money since they 40. I mean, since they 20s. And they understand me the best. And they all from the A, right? And they understand what it feel like to be a young dude who got a family, who got a girl, who got to take care of everybody. See, a nigga who in his 40s who just got money, all he understand is, nigga, I had to work for 35 years, bruh. 40 years. I had to, well, 25 years, right? I spent 2 decades working. I don't understand you, young nigga. You lucky. You just got yours. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that too. When you reach certain levels, you're gonna be misunderstood. And I realized for me in my age group, and it's very, very tough when you get money young because you on an island on your own. Everybody who got the money you got is 40 plus. So not only are you dealing with having money on your own, but if you a young dude with a family, all the niggas who rich at your age are bachelors with no family. So now I gotta learn how to raise kids, raise family on my own, because I don't even resonate with the niggas who got the money for real, because we on 2 different frequencies. These niggas listening to Jay-Z and smoking cigars. I'm not finna listen to no Jay-Z. I still like Lil Baby and all them. You see what I'm saying? So it was frequencies and different shit I had to deal with. I'm going through all this shit alone. As I'm transitioning and getting some money, I can't relate to nobody, because everybody who got the money I got is older and all this shit. And if the niggas who got money my age, they play football, basketball, got hella hoes, I can't even relate to them because I'm trying to raise a family and give back to my community and do all this shit. I don't do the hard drugs. I don't do none of that shit. So, you know, like I never took no Percocet, no nothing in my life because I don't believe in that shit. And it's not because it's against my religion or nothing. I just believe that Big Pharma, I don't take shit from Big Pharma and I don't take shit from the streets. I'm not going to take something that a man made and put my life in danger because I'm trying to get high. High is not that important to me. And if I had to explain to young, see what I learned too is a lot of times we really do need the why. Because people will say some shit and then don't say why. Like they'll say, save your money, young man. No, no, no. Tell this nigga why he needs to save money. Don't just say save money. Don't say don't take drugs, young niggas. No, tell them, let me tell you why you don't take drugs, young nigga. Because this nigga off the streets put fentanyl in that shit so he can cut it to sell it to you for cheap. He's saying he got it from the doctor. He really didn't. And if you take one of them shits, just one can kill you. That's why you don't take drugs. Not don't take drugs. No, because nigga, and then I gotta tell niggas why they should not smoke weed every day. Because young nigga, one day you gonna use this weed to mask all your feelings. Yes, it feels good. Do I think smoking weed feels amazing? Yes, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not one of them niggas to say don't do it because it sucked. I fucking loved it. But it's not good for me long term. Because now I'm dependent on this shit to eat. I'm dependent on this shit for happiness. And I like to have sex with it. I like to goddamn party with it. I use weed for every phase. I use it for sex. I use it for partying. I use it for decompression. I used it for just celebrating. That shit served every purpose. And I realized I can't live life dependent on something like this when I was in the army from 18 to 24 and I didn't need this to be happy. So I already went through a period of soberness from 18 to 24. I did 6 years in the army. I didn't smoke weed. I ain't gonna lie. I did hit the weed and the CBD and all that shit on the low. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. And it felt good getting high. I ain't even gonna lie. But, you know, I would have to, you know, do what I had to do. So let me go ahead and block Buddy. But I just got 20K settlement. I don't know. I don't want to touch it until I learn this shit. Let's go. Finally about to join Honey Drip. Tap in, bro, and take the course 1 through 6 in the Discord. Ask when you get in the chat, if you lost, just ask somebody. So I had to learn everything I'm gonna tell my son, I'm gonna tell him why. Son, you don't steal from nobody because one day somebody gonna steal for you and you need good karma points because when you praying to God, you need karma. But one thing I'm gonna always tell my son, because I'm not Christian, if I was to be any religion, it would be Muslim because Muslims believe in the things I believe in, like an eye for an eye. See, Christians are big on forgiveness and not seeking revenge. I believe every man wants to be evil. Only time I'll be evil towards a man is if he come at me first. And I'm going to take it further than what he took it every time. Because I'm such a good person. But deep down inside, sometimes I want to do bad too. Because I'm a human. You get what I'm saying? You ever just wanted to punch somebody in their fucking face? We all do, we men. Nobody's ever not that positive. But I only believe in self-protection. So that's why I say I believe in more of the Muslim teachings. See, it's about my principles. It's about what you stand for as a man. That's how I determine what I follow. I actually believe in revenge. I don't believe you should turn the other cheek if a man plays with you or play with your name. I don't believe in it. I believe you should seek revenge. I believe you should say something back. I believe you should hit back. I believe you should shoot back. I believe in back plus a tooth. An eye for an eye plus a tooth. I believe that. But I also believe do unto others as you would want done to you. So I will always tell my son, don't you ever freestyle on any man. Don't you ever insert yourself in any man's business. If a man is saying anything, if he doing anything, if he ain't hurting you, mind your fucking business. Mind your business at all times. Always mind your business. That's a thing I'm gonna teach my son. No matter what, son, stay in your lane, mind your business. And the only time you ever come at a man is if he come at you first. But other than that, you don't be the one who a whole ass nigga out here hating on niggas for no reason, out here saying niggas names for no reason, out here, you need a reason, son. You need a reason. Other than that, you a whole ass nigga if you hating on niggas for no reason. If you talking about another man for no reason. And then two, if you watch another man plate for too long, your food gonna get cold. So don't be out here just watching another man and jealous of another man and praying for another man's downfall, because you could have spent that prayer praying on your uplift. So I'm never going to ask God or the devil for your downfall, because if I ask the devil, that's witchcraft. And if I ask God, that's witchcraft. So are you a fucking witch, or are you a man who wants to be favored by God? So that's why I don't hate on niggas. I don't pray on niggas' downfall. I don't do none of that shit. I seek revenge though. So if a nigga ever said something about me, always ask him, what did you do first? Don't ask, don't sit here and listen to his story about, oh, Aristotle did this, Aristotle. No. Say, what did you do first? And watch how he got this laundry list of shit he did. Right? So I don't want to hear none of that. So, but again, spirituality is about staying out the way and practicing good karma. And good karma comes from giving back, reaching out to people. So even if you don't have a lot of money, I used to always empty my wallet for the homeless, even before I was rich, because I always had in my head that one day I'm going to be rich. So another thing you got to also realize is a lot of people in your life are going to tell you what you don't deserve. A lot of people in your life going to try to make you feel like you're not worthy of being, your woman going to make you feel like that. And that's another thing, man. You got to watch your woman, because your woman will hate on you and you won't know. So what I mean by this is, and I see this all the time, some women know that some of us are attractive, right? So you may be an attractive man, you may be tall, dark, and handsome, and she know if you get a little money, you're gonna have temptation. So she subconsciously tell you, baby, I'm happy with just this. Baby, I'm happy with just this small house we got. Baby, you don't have to. But then in reality, when, let's just say her boss got a little bit more paper than you, she start eyeing on buddy. So always get the paper, fellas. Don't listen to your woman telling you being comfortable is okay, because at the end of the day, women love ambition. So and she's not going to tell you that, but what she wants to do is keep you under or on her level, so you don't ever have temptation, right? So you got to watch for women. It's really them trying to make sure, because she know if you really get some money, you this and that, other women gonna see it. So they try to keep you down. You get what I'm saying? Somebody said, I'm going through that now, but I'm far from slow. Oh, I already know, bro. A lot of you niggas going through that. I know men who go through that. They women try to humble them too. Don't let no girl humble you, bro. If your girl getting paper, nigga, you got to get some paper. And another thing too, bro, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to always tell my son, it's never about the money with women. I wouldn't target women who got money if I were you niggas. I would target smart women, because money is a frequency that can be attracted, but a characteristic in respect is something that money cannot buy. I can attract money with, I can be poor and have a poor woman, and we can learn how to invest. We can save our money. We can save our taxes. We can do all that. But at the end of the day, her energy is respect. See, when a woman got a little money, she don't respect you. So I'm gonna always tell my son, don't date no rich girl, because it's retarded to date them. They don't respect you. They got a mouth. They always feel like the next man is coming. Always feel like you're replaceable, and all you cared about is, oh, I want some woman with something going. I want someone. No, no, no. You want a smart woman, because money again can be made, but one thing you can't replace is respect. I need respect first. I don't care about what money you got. Care about that shit. I'll take a poor woman over a rich woman any day. I don't want no rich woman. Zero. No, no, no. I'm dead serious. So if I was to tell all young men, fuck with the smart poor girls. Don't fuck with none of these girls with something going. And if you notice, the girls with something going always be single. Because men, they can't stand them. Their personality is trash. Men deep down inside can't stand them. He said, man, that's right. I've experienced that, all that, no respect. Even if if a girl is high middle class, bitch gonna act like she rich. Even if a girl makes 6 figures, you can't tell her she ain't rich. I can get my own shit. I don't need no man, all that. Listen, 40K and below, me. I don't want no girl who make over 50K. That's my limit. If I was a young single nigga, my limit is 50,000. I ain't going after that. No, 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 no. If you ain't gonna respect me, once you start making 6 figures, it's over with. Limit 50,000. Islam just means submission to the will of God, or which is accordance with natural law and law world rooted in nature. A Muslim is the one who practices Islam. I know that. I need to study Islam more. They said most of them be from Houston. Atlanta too, man. Atlanta got the bougiest shit going on too, man. Focusing on the bag, that's the best way to go. I'm gonna be always honest with you, you need that bag. The worst rich girls are the rich white girls, and her family got paper. She will bring you down if you ain't on her level. No, that's true. I ain't gonna lie, I'm too rich to fuck with white women. Even if I weren't married, I wouldn't do it. They're one argument away from it's not worth it, bro. I wouldn't do it. Just me personally, that's a personal preference. I'm scared of white women. Like, legit scared of them. Like, it's just how I feel. It's not that I'm saying they're bad people or this and that. I'm personally scared of them. American white women. If I was to tell my son, I'm gonna be honest with you, my son not allowed to bring American white women home. I'm gonna be all the way honest, because we're rich. So I'm gonna think she's an agent to tear us down. I'm gonna be all the way honest. I'm like, son, get that goddamn girl out of my house. I don't know what's about to happen, but either one of us gonna hit her or touch her or something. I don't know what's gonna happen, but get that girl out of my goddamn house. All she gotta do is cry one time and all our money gone, son. So no, sir. My son is not allowed to date white girls.
Did you get groceries earlier?
Yeah, I did.
Where?
That's a great question.
What are you doing with my groceries?
It's a great question. That ain't it on the ground right here?
No.
It's in one of these rooms. Yeah, they scared of hell. Yeah, I'm scared of them. We too rich for that shit. All my shit'll be gone. And don't get me wrong, I think some white women are cool, this and that, just not for us. Just me and my family. We're not doing that. Yeah, she called the police, it's a wrap. On God. I tell and honestly, that's gonna be in my will too. If you marry a white woman, you get no money. You get no money. She can be mixed. She can't be white though. My daughter, I ain't gonna lie too. She can't go white, man. I got white friends, and I wouldn't care if they told their children the same thing. No niggas, cool. But at the end of the day, shit, that's not, I'm not racist. I just goddamn have preferences. How often you going live on YouTube? I try to go a little bit more live. What up, brother? I appreciate you, man. They said not racist, just I'm not prejudiced. I like white people. I just believe that they have enough. Um, I believe that I work hard to give my wealth to more black people. I'm just being honest. Do you think I work my ass off for 10 years for my children to date white people and then give when her father or her parents or her cousins need something, I gotta use my black dollars to go support her white family? Fuck no. My son, no, I'm gonna tell my son, hell no. That's really what it's about. I don't want to give to her family. I don't think her family deserves my black dollars. Now, if she works for me, then she can be an employee or some shit. I don't care about money, but I'm talking about like I don't think it's right or fair that I work I'm talking about I traded, I studied the stock market, posted content every day for 10 fuck 20 years, and then next thing you know, here you go. Here you go. You can have it. No, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. It better be some black girl. If I'm gonna be giving my money away, it's gonna be to some little black girl. The Cinderella story is gonna be some black girl. I'm just being honest. So shout out to the sisters, but I love everybody. Somebody said they definitely, and I love everybody, man. Somebody said new subscriber. Hey, man, it is what it is. I love y'all too. God created all people. God bless all people. I love all people. I love things about every culture. And I can tell you what I love about every culture. I love Asians. I just went to China and Japan. I like white people too. I like white Americans. I like how them motherfuckers took over the world. Came to a new land from England, immigrants, created their own shit, got their own culture, took over the world. I like the capitalism. I like how white men raise their families. I like how they goddamn. I like a lot of things about white men. I like how they That's a lot. I like how they're secretive. I like how they're more in your face though. The Chinese man is more secretive. The Chinese man, you won't know if he like you or not. He ain't saying shit. That white man though, he kind of more arrogant with it. Like if he racist, he gonna give you some clues. Asian man, he ain't giving you one clue. Indian man, he ain't giving you one clue. Indian man subconsciously know his skin is a little darker. So he can't be a little bit too prejudiced, but he also like, I don't fuck with you niggas because you niggas be on that rowdy shit. So, I like things about everybody, bro. I feel like you can find something to like about every culture. Puerto Ricans, Panamanians, I don't care where you from. I'm gonna find something to like about you. I'm just talking about for, my family. If I was African, would it be wrong to tell my child I want my daughter to be with an African man? I hate that about being black American. When you black American, you gotta accept or anything in every other culture, we always gotta be the ones to get spit on. We always gotta be the ones to accept all the bullshit. Like black Americans, we gotta get called niggas, we gotta get called this, we gotta let our children just date any race, we gotta be with all the bullshit. Nobody else gotta do that but us. We can't stand our ground or have ground rules. But if you African, you can say, daughter, go date an African. If you Asian, bring an Asian home. If you Indian, you can tell your daughter date an Indian. But when a black man says it, somehow that's offensive. So that should just tell you how the world thinks of us. Look how me as a black man, as a black American man saying, hey, I want my daughter and my son to bring black American children home. That somehow offends people because it deep down inside, think about that. Think about why that offends people. Because they want us beneath them. That's subconsciously them exposing their own racism. Because it's not wrong for any other culture to say that. But it's so wrong for a black American man. An Indian man can tell his daughter to bring an Indian man home. Why is there nothing wrong with that? A Chinese man can say, bring a Chinese kid home. Why don't you see anything wrong with that? Because you look at us as beneath. And everybody believes they're above us. So we're not allowed to, we're not even allowed to come together. We're not even allowed to love each other. in other races' eyes, and that's what offends me. That's why I stand my ground on it even more, because how is everybody else allowed to love themselves but us? They said, but it's a problem when white people say that too. No, it's not. Do you think we give a fuck that you as a white man is telling your daughter, don't bring no black man home? No, we don't give a shit. I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, shit, that nigga goddamn, he probably want his grandchild to look like him. He probably wants white fucking grandchildren. That don't mean he racist. Everything don't gotta be connected to racism. And I also kind of I feel white people on that too. Sometimes they just be wanting shit for themselves. You get what I'm saying? I be understanding that. So I do be getting that too about the white man. Like, damn, bro, I ain't racist, but damn, can my daughter just fuck a white man, man? Can I have some white grandchildren, bro? Like, damn, bro, everything ain't about you niggas. So I understand the white man too, but he gotta understand me. Shit. I be mad too if a nigga always in my business telling me what I can and can't do. What is your advice on someone trying to get financial literacy? Shit, study every aspect of it. Stocks, real estate. Financial literacy, in my opinion, is every aspect of life, of finance. Credit, stocks, you gotta have some type of knowledge in all of them. You get what I'm saying? We got that green stuff. Damn. Do you believe you should be sober if you have less than 10K saved? I don't know, bro. If I'm being honest. But again, being financial literate is all about learning every aspect. A little bit about everything. That's how you become financial literate. And creating a system to where your money is working for you and you have cash flow coming in. So I'm not gonna lie, studying, that's why I believe that people who study the stock market are always a little bit more financially literate. Love is love, but nothing unnatural about preference for your own culture. I believe love is love too. I'm not against interracial dating at all. I'm not against it. I'm for it. If people love each other, love each other. I ain't gonna lie. I want my son and daughter to bring black people home, preferably. It's not that I'm racist or anything, but I'm also not. I think when mixed people are beautiful. A lot of them are, especially on the women's side. You know, a lot of girls will be mixed with black and Asian, black and white, black, especially when they put that black in it. Black down there mixed with anything makes a beautiful woman. So no, we're definitely for the mixed chicks. There wouldn't be a bunch of, honestly, it wouldn't be none of this shit if it weren't for mixed people. We wouldn't have all these shades of black if we weren't mixing. If your woman ain't damn near chocolate, she's mixed with something. Somebody said marriage is outdated. How does a person get over greed? Taking profits, having a system to where you take profits. That's pretty much what I'm saying about the what's wrong with the trading world today. Yes, you want your winners to run and all this other shit, but greed is a real thing, and that's what I feel like you'll battle with if you're trading a certain way. When you're trading 0 day to expiration and you chasing 100% all the time and not taking profits, because you can always re-enter. And I think we ain't got that, dude, that green sauce. We got barbecue. I eat my shit with bar. Damn, this shit hard. That's tough, no green sauce. That be my shit. I'm gonna just eat it, fuck it. Man, I be needing some on my salmon, just a plain salmon. This shit about to get ate though. Bro, this is the same palm tree looking at dude I saw 30 minutes ago. I feel you on that. I do need to lay my hair down. I'm getting it redone. But to be honest, I'm not offended, bro. Shit. It's different types of people in this world. It's people who judge. Because think about it. If I was a white person with a mohawk, you'll say something about that. If I'm balding right here, at least I'm not bald, and I got a full hairline. So if I'm balding, you'll say something about that. So it really don't matter your hair. Hair is just some human shit. I feel like people just gonna talk regardless. Shout out to Savannah, Georgia, one of my favorite real estate markets. Closed some of my best deals in that city. That's dope. Your wife is beautiful, and I like how y'all are with each other. Yeah, for sure. What crib you at right now? That's crazy. I ain't talking like that, cause I ain't giving up my lope. I don't trust the world. Well, being a black man is tough, especially a rich man. You about to cook you some steak? It's so late at night, and you cooking. It is what it is. I'm on live anyway. The courses that you share on your platform is the same you give out on YouTube for free, though. No, it's not. You got to learn the difference between a link that's private and a link that's public. Those are private links. I just put it on YouTube. Now, the beginner's course is free for all, but the advanced courses are private links. It just is confusing you because it's on a YouTube platform. But YouTube, you can post something called unlisted, or you can post private stuff. You are amongst one of the smartest black men need to learn from. I would think so too, but at the end of the day, you got to think about what happened. Look at Dr. Umar, look at Martin Luther King, look at the black man's biggest threat is a black man. I would say Malcolm X for sure. When you a brilliant black man, you threaten other black men more than you threaten white men. White men aren't threatened by me. In fact, white men look at me like I'm a sign of relief. I used to think the same thing. When you start getting money, then white men gonna be mad at you. The white men are actually happy that you one less retarded nigga. I know that sounds crazy, right? It's actually backwards. But you want me to tell you the niggas who hate you the most, just a random nigga. A nigga? Oh man. Like I don't even know white men who hating on me. I know about 1,000 niggas who mad right now. I can name 100 niggas who mad at me right now. The white man is just happy you're just one less retarded nigga when you start making money. Now that we getting money, it's a sign of relief to them. Yes, one nigga who ain't gonna kill me. Thank you. One nigga who ain't gonna rob me. Thank you. That's how they look at us when we make money now. Thank God. I'd rather you be rich than be a fucking a retard. But niggas, oh, you get some money, anything, that's niggas hate that shit, bro. Like, we have a very crab in a barrel mentality. Like, we want to pull anybody who's successful down. We love that shit. Like, if a nigga can pull you down, he will feel more self-fulfilled than pulling himself up. Like, some niggas get a kick out of that shit. Like, bro, if I could take some money from you, if I could ruin you, if I could ruin your reputation, if I can make other people dislike you, I have they feel accomplished. And then what's sad is We turn it to where being a hater is cool. As long as you tearing somebody down who has something in the black community, being a hater is cool. Somebody said they're happy you're not going to rob them like you rob you. Not for lie. If Malcolm X was alive, he would be disappointed. And that'd be the thing too, how easy it is for black men to sell out. A lot of you niggas will put on a dress for $1 million. A lot of you will put on fingernail polish for $1 million. A lot of you, because we can be bought, and two, it would be impossible for us to start a large organization of black men because the black men will sell out. All the government got to do is offer a nigga a cheeseburger, some fries, and maybe two grand, and he telling everything, every move, everything that was in the meeting. Just a Happy Meal and a couple thousand, and we're sold out. White people can't be bought by us. White men can start a Ku Klux Klan and not one piece of information will get out. Not one. We still don't even know what them niggas about. For real, for real. We can't buy them. We can't go to the Ku Klux Klan and say, hey man, I give you $10,000 if you tell me what the fuck going on. Can't buy him. You can't buy the Chinese. I can't go to a Chinese man and say, give me 10 grand and tell me everything that's going on with your folks. So that's what I mean by it's hard to really connect with niggas because we hate each other so much. We have no loyalty to each other. We hate the fuck out of ourselves. We'll sell out each other for a nickel, bro. Nigga might do it for free. Just because he ain't the leader of the organization. If I can't be the captain of the boat, I'ma sink the ship. Some nigga do it just because, man, they wouldn't let me talk at the meeting. So I'ma goddamn tell everything. Nigga wouldn't let me. He said I need to be quiet. I'm a man too. I got ideas. I'ma tell you everything, man. Man, niggas be so prideful. And, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing that'll fix black men is if every black man got some money. When somebody asks me what's the solution, everybody talking about everything except every nigga need to have his own. Niggas like, what's the solution, bro? What's gonna stop us from robbing each other? If every nigga got some money? Only reason he taking your shit because he ain't got it and he don't know how to get it. So I be like, why are civil rights leaders today so dumb? The solution is teaching every nigga how to get money. That is why other cultures are more civilized than us. Because a majority of them have a pot to piss in. And then it's easier to instill culture when you have a culture of that. We don't have a culture of, all we gotta do is teach every man how to get some goddamn money, and then boom. Nobody gonna wanna take from, no nigga gonna at least wanna harm another man. He may take it through business, he may take it through trying to ruin your reputation. It's still gonna be bullshit, but because white people go through that. They like to down each other and do all that. But what I'm trying to tell niggas, the solution to the black man rising is money. I know that sounds fucked up. We already tried the religion part. That don't work. Us going to church, that didn't stop shit. Because niggas still got to go deal with poverty when he get home. There's a lot of killers and gangsters who done been to church before. That's why I believe the Bible was a little bit of a distraction. It had us thinking, maybe all we need is church. You need spirituality. You need to pray every day, but that's not the solution to us evolving as black people. Because that's what a dumbass nigga from the South gonna always say, all you need is Jesus. And those be the bitch ass mama boy ass. I hate them type niggas, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Mama's boy ass niggas, bro. And the only reason they really into all that church shit is because of grandma and mama. Nigga can't even think for himself. Nigga didn't research the Bible. He don't give a damn. I want my mama to be proud of me. Look at me, mama. You want to still put this in my eye real quick, mama? Oh, look at me. I go to church every Sunday. You so proud of me still, mama? Man, nigga, give a fuck about that bullshit, nigga. My mom gonna be proud of me regardless. When you a man, you gotta be a man and stand for what you stand for. All my folks Christian, but they know I don't go to church. And guess what? I'm not finna perform for them either. I'm not finna, Mama, are you proud of me? Mama, with you, man, listen. I ain't robbed, killed, steal nothing from nobody. I ain't hurt nobody. And I'm taking care of my family. I pray every single day. But I ain't going to no church. Bro, you looking silly by constantly calling black people the N-word. Do you know what that word means? I don't believe you do. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Man, what the fuck? It's always a nigga trying to tell you something. Let me show you something, nigga. Let me show you how much I don't give a fuck. Nigga, would you give a fuck? Let me just open this door for you so you can see how much I... Nigga, do you think I give a fuck? Look at that shit, man. Let me wipe this shit off so you can see it in HD. Nigga, do you think I give a fuck? See that? I don't, nigga. That's the point. I can say what I want to say, nigga. Man, you think I give a fuck? Hey, man, crazy as hell, man. Would you care? No. What's your take on gold and all? I don't trade Forex. I don't know about nothing about them pairs. That shit is material. I don't care, nigga. I'm telling you, I'm rich. I don't care about fucking impressing you and listening to your wisdom, nothing. I don't want to hear what you got to say. If I'm being all the way honest, nigga, you better off talking. You better off going to the homeless shelter and talking to them niggas. I don't look up to you, nor do I want to hear your opinion about life, nor do I give a fuck about your perspective on life. Nigga, your goal is to listen to me. My goal is not to listen to you. I have nothing to learn from you. Zero. And even if I did, I don't give a fuck. It's just the name of the game. Once you realize that certain niggas just don't care, you'll move on with life. Nobody is meant to care, bro. I don't care. And I get that a lot, man. You an asshole, you this, you that. I'm really a nice person. Just don't think you can tell me some bullshit. I fuck with you. I give you this sweater off. Nigga, I'm such a nice person. Nigga, I literally give you my sweater off my fucking back. If you were struggling, if you was short on $1 at the cash register, I give you $1. That type of nigga I am. Your goddamn car decline at the gas pump, and you say, bro, I'm just trying to, my family in the car, my goddamn car done decline, bro, and they don't accept cash. Nigga, I put my card in that shit and put gas in your car. But one thing I'm not about to do is let a nigga tell me something. That's where I draw the line. And that is where niggas get mad at me. Trying to lecture me and do it. See, that ain't that type of nigga. I'm a nice person. I help you out. I even give you some money. Just don't lecture me about my life. And we good. That's where I always get flack. Niggas don't know that. That's my rules. We can do whatever. If you say, Aristotle, how do I make money? I'll tell you how. But the moment you bring in all that bullshit about Aristotle, let me tell you something, and you do that, that's when you lost. That's when I'm gonna get disrespectful. Nigga, get the fuck out my face, bitch ass nigga. That's when I get real disrespectful. Nigga, get the fuck on, bitch ass nigga. But if you be like, bruh, I just want to learn from you, man. What's up? What's happening? What you want to learn, man? I got 10,000. How do I get some money? All right, bro. Here's how you get some money, man. Do this, do that. Aristotle, I want to be a trader. All right, man, do this, do that. Aristotle, I want to do content. All right, man, do this, do that. Aristotle, you need to talk and walk like this. Nigga, fuck you. Fuck you, man. Nigga, what you talking about? Yeah, I ain't asked for their opinion. That's really what it's about. So whenever somebody say I'm a mean person, it's probably because they tried to tell me some shit. Oracle, I think it could be bullish. We'll see though. They said y'all be saying crazy shit. Listen to bro the uphill bad. Nah, for sure. And I think that's what I hate about people. They get me confused. They be like, man, Aristotle, asshole, he arrogant. I'm only arrogant to people trying to control me. And anybody who wants to genuinely learn something from me, I got you. So don't get it confused. I'm nice as they come. I'm probably not one of the nicest men you'll ever meet. So how do you learn, bro? From niggas I want to learn from. That's my job. My job is to learn on my own. My job is I choose who I learn from. That's the thing. Don't think I don't take advice from people. I'm wise enough to know who to take advice from. Just being honest. Like, and y'all gotta accept that. Y'all love just walking up to random niggas and telling them shit. And that's the black man problem now. Like, it's ways y'all gotta, if y'all wanna connect with a nigga, you just say something like, or he may not be for you. And another thing I had to learn is everybody is not gonna walk the path you walk. Everybody is not going to be interested in the religion you are. Something like, you know how street dudes trying to make every black man a street dude don't snitch? Everybody is not going to not snitch. So what I learned is you kind of got to fly solo because you can't control other men. Some men curse a lot. Some men will tell on you. Some men will fuck your woman if you leave her around him too long. You just got to know what you're dealing with. And you got to move accordingly and fuck with the people who align with what you align with. But one thing I don't try to do is change no man. I ain't trying to change no man. I'm just going to fuck with the people who are already on what I'm on. I ain't here to change no man. So that's what I mean by that. A lot of you focus too much on trying to put your influence on other men. I don't curse, so you shouldn't curse. I don't smoke, so you shouldn't smoke. I don't drink, so why do you drink? I go to church every weekend, so you should go to church every weekend. I don't cheat on my girl, so why are you cheating on your girl? Leave niggas alone. That's what I hate about you niggas. Always, I don't do this, so why do you? I don't do this, so why do you? I'm a good man. Nigga, you ain't shit. You probably addicted to porn on the low. Like, those be the niggas who jack off and watch porn on the low and weird shit like that and watching child porn, doing some flawed ass shit behind the scenes. But when they get on in public, they gotta point the finger at every nigga. Those be the niggas who doing all the fuck shit. I learned that as a grown man. When you get older, you realize those the weird niggas. The nigga who performing for everybody. Look at the Derrick Jackson nigga, for example. Got on camera every day and preached to men how we the problem. Whole time he got fucking 10 hoes. See what I'm saying? That's what type of niggas we dealing with. I learned that those are the niggas you need to watch. The one who it's kind of in your face with it and a little bit too performative. Like I had a family member, right? This nigga was talking to me about all this Christian shit. God this, God that, God this, God that, right? Bruh, come nighttime, hey man, you remember when we were goddamn fucking them hoes back in the day? I said, see, this is what I'm talking about with you niggas. You did all that performing, telling me how this and that, and then come nighttime, you reminiscing about bitches. That's how these niggas are. So that's why I say, what's the point of performing? What's the point of trying to be overly religious? What's the point of trying to walk this path where you can just be a balanced man and just be who you are? And that's what I choose to be. I don't want to perform for nobody. I'm not going to pretend to be the most overly positive nigga. I like to watch fights sometimes. I like to, if permits, I will hit the blunt. I may take one hit of the blunt. I don't smoke weed, but I'm not against smoking the blunt once in a while. I will get drunk sometimes. No, I'm not going to church every weekend because I got to do stock Sundays. And I rather use a Sunday to watch the Falcons play. I'd rather go to an NFL game than church. If the Falcons play at 1, how the fuck I'm gonna go to church? You get what I'm saying? Like, my Falcons gotta play. So that's another reason I ain't going to no damn church. Nigga, I love football. Then on Saturdays, I may have to go to a UGA game. I may have to drive to Athens and go watch my dogs. So I don't have room for church. Like, how is football gonna be watched? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't live for the world at all. That's the point. A lot of people do though. I live for me. I love football. And on Sunday, I'm driving my ass to the goddamn Falcon Stadium. And I'm preparing all morning to do that. I need to eat breakfast or something. And I gotta sleep in. On a Sunday, nigga, I gotta work. That's another thing I don't like. You telling me I gotta work Monday through Friday, and then on Sunday I gotta get up early to go listen to a man who fucking the girls in the front row anyways? Who already loves him? You don't think your preacher said, God damn, that girl got a fat ass. But anyways, God, you don't think bruh said that one time in the head? Damn, Sister Patterson got a fat ass. You don't think goddamn your preacher ever just looked and said, damn, she fine as hell. If I can trick her into fucking me with this Bible shit, I will. That's how them niggas get the pussy. Girl, you give me that pussy, I'ma send you straight to heaven on earth. I'ma make sure you never go to hell. With this prayer and this holy water I'ma put on you, baby, after you give me this pussy. How you think them niggas fucking hold them preachers? Tell me what's going on, bro. Nah, hell nah, fuck the Saints. They said, dog, chill. I'm telling you, boy. The preacher love hoes, bro. He not gonna say that. That's another reason I don't listen to men preach. Cause I know if this nigga sitting on this stage being overly positive, he doing something crazy. He watching porn. He doing something. Ain't no nigga just walking around acting like a saint all day. I'm telling you this. It's impossible. I'm telling you this, bro. It's impossible. Cause when that fly nigga I'm gonna tell you why it's impossible. Cause the preacher gonna witness another nigga do it. Preacher gonna witness brother Thomas coming to the church with a new bitch every month. So preacher getting jealous. Damn, man, brother Thomas, you doing well, ain't you? You think he telling brother Thomas, man, I don't like the way you moving. Man, preacher mind his damn business too. But boy, he slick watching brother Thomas. Goddamn, brother. They show goddamn 6 girls this year you done brought to church. You doing all right, ain't you? Shit, I want a little piece of that action. I know I'm a faithful man, but boy, telling you what's going on. It be that shit. That's what's gonna make that preacher fold. Brother Thomas going crazy. I know for a fact if I was a preacher, I for sure going through the congregation. No. Hey, I ain't gonna cap, boy. Man, fuck the Panthers. He said, but they still human though. That's how I see it. So I don't got time to. And here's another thing, bro. What is the preacher motivating me to do? To be positive? I'm already positive. To be close to God, I already pray every day. So if you ain't motivating me to get some money, why am I here? Because all you're doing is telling me some shit I already know in a million different ways. Don't cheat on my lady. And don't lie, steal, kill, or cheat. How many times on a Sunday do I have to go to hear that same shit? I already know right from wrong. So I'm not about to pay you to tell me not to cheat, lie, steal, or kill. I'm sorry. Because that's the only message he got for me. And then a little bit of motivation that relates to the Bible. You know, they gonna relate it to the Bible. The disciples Jesus had jealous men in the disciples. So what makes you think somebody ain't gonna hate on you? Nigga, I already know niggas gonna hate. Next. I don't feel like they telling me something I don't know. I know niggas gonna hate. I know I shouldn't lie, cheat, steal, or kill. What's next? So if I was to go to any church on Sundays, it would be some dude talking about how to get some money, if I'm being honest. And honestly, that was my idea. I thought I'm going to make a financial literacy church. Yes, we will pray, but I'm actually going to preach finance. Because I really feel like we shouldn't spend that much time. It doesn't take 2 hours to talk about religion. It should take, I spend 15 minutes on that, and then I'm a goddamn, we getting on this drawing board and we strategizing with other people. I feel like a lot of people would attend my church. I feel like a lot of people would love that. When I get older, that's what I'm gonna create, a financial literacy church. I'll be a preacher, and I wouldn't even really want money from people. I'm already rich. I'm just doing it out of the kindness of my heart. Come here and learn financial literacy on Sunday, because I feel like we wasting Sundays. We could have got together on Sundays to strategize on how to get more money, but yet we strategize and listen to a nigga talk for 2 hours about some shit we already know. We could have put this money together in a pot and strategized for 2 hours on how we gonna buy some real estate and let everybody vote and let the people who put the most money in have the most say. So if we know that it's a down payment on this house, I feel like we would go a lot further if we spent Sundays for 2 hours strategizing on how we can put this money together that's in this pot, and we go invest it into real estate. We go invest it into restaurants. We go invest it into our kids' colleges. We go invest that shit. I feel like that would be dope. I feel like that would be dope. That money we put in the pot get invested into shit. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, no cap. You'll have a good church. I believe in you. Somebody said, hell yeah, that's real church. They not on that type of time. That would be dope for sure. I'm telling you, bro, that shit'll be dope. Put a me if you'll go to my church. What if you grow your own Zah? We can discuss that in church. All right, y'all. We got a weed farm. What else we want to invest in? We can diversify. And then we divide the money based on what you put in, but then we'll have a minimum amount. So we'll just be discussing business strategies and putting our money together. I'm gonna actually make a reel about that. What if on Sundays as black people or as church people, we put our money together to invest in things, and whoever, so let's just say there's a 50K down payment for this house. If I put in 10,000, I got 20% of whatever this house makes per month. So if this house is making $2,000 a month in rent, right? Let's just say, and I put in 10,000, whatever the down payment was, I'm entitled to at least $400 a month because I put in my 10,000. Now, if you put in $500, you probably get $10 back every month. See what I'm saying? As payment. So I feel like that would be the dope shit. We invest to get a return on investment. And then if we sell it based on whoever put in what, that's also how we divide the profits. So let's just say we end up selling this home. We bought it for $250. We sell it for $500K. I put in 10,000. I should be at least entitled to some money, right? So now we start putting our real estate people, our professionals, and that's how we fellowship. So now we got real estate people. Then we invest into our own crowd fund in the stock market. We invest in getting somebody a Series 7, right? We invest in that. So now we got a real estate person in our congregation. We got a stock market person, and he's teaching us what stocks, and then we get to vote on it like, oh, so you think that stock, we should invest in that? And then we all be like, you know what, we agree. I did research on the financials. Let's put our money in a pot. And so now our church got a crowd fund for stocks, a crowd fund for real estate. We even growing marijuana. We got logistics. We got a farm. You get what I'm saying? Down the street, we got a crowd fund for the farm where we selling our own produce. We got all this shit. Like, that's the type of shit I'm on. See how I overthink these niggas? These niggas on, but they don't want me at the table. I won't say they don't want me at the table. I haven't even worked hard to get at the table. But I feel like if these niggas and these leaders put me at a round table and they ask me what my ideas are, I would blow everybody out the wind. I would have the best ideas to take black people out of poverty than any person right now. I swear to God. I got so many ideas, but it's like niggas gonna judge and niggas gonna hate. Oh, he just a young nigga who getting some money, so they automatically assume you ain't really on some positive helping people shit. They automatically look at me and assume I ain't got shit to say, or we just don't want you to we know you got a lot of good shit to say, but we don't want to give you the credit. So it's like we never gonna really progress that way. Cause somebody like me got plenty of good things to say and plenty of good ideas, but I gotta do and walk this path alone because there's not too many niggas who willing to listen or even let me lead or let me actually bring these ideas to the forefront. So I gotta create the ideas on my own. You the leader, bro. You gonna follow, you gonna follow. Those who don't, people mind why they stuck, so much judgment, not enough action. Nah, I feel you, bro. I was just texting what he said. Living like GTA online. Nah, for sure. How can I lock in with you? I got a lot of ideas, just need a guide for real. I'm gonna be all the way honest. I love all of you on this live, but I don't got enough time to lock in with nobody right now, man. I'm so busy and focused on what I do. This live is all I got, man. If I goddamn spread myself to a bunch of new people, I'm gonna have nothing left. I barely got time for my damn self, bro. If I'm being all the way honest. So yeah, bro, I don't got time, bro. They judge the ideas without presenting any of them. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The niggas who 40 through 50 don't want to hear nothing from niggas who 30 and 20. But yet, look at where they took us. They the ones who invented gangster rap. Gangster rap was out before these niggas were talking about killing, stealing, and all this shit. They the ones who invented, you know, walking away from a two-parent household. Our grandparents were married and shit. So the leaders of our generation right now are the ones who destroyed us. The niggas who was born in the 70s, the 80s, and the 60s are the ones who are currently the problem of the black culture, in my personal opinion. They the ones who led us, didn't lead us right. They the ones who really were the most incarcerated. The people who went to high school in the 90s, the teenagers who grew up in the 90s, in the early 2000s, to me, they're the biggest problem in the black community. They're the ones who failed us. But yet, them niggas act like none of that shit happened. No, you niggas are the biggest failure in black history. In black fucking American history. You niggas. You 70s babies specifically. 70s, I would say 70s is the biggest failed generation in black history. That's the generation, our grandparents own homes. A lot of our parents who were born, babies who were born in the 90s don't own homes or just now owning some shit. Our grandparents had a lot of shit, but their kids didn't. So was it our grandparents who failed them? I don't know. I just know that generation is a big gap in our progression, to me, in my personal opinion. And yes, it was the system. I get it. Welfare, the getting the man out the house, I get that. But at the end of the day, you niggas, if you niggas claim to be geniuses like y'all say y'all are, y'all say we kings, we this, we that, you shouldn't have fell for it. And I get it. You're right. It's the government. Yes, they did kill. I get everything. I know what y'all about to bring up. Welfare and how they told the black woman that the black man can't be in the house unless she, you know, to get that check. Then you're going to bring in redlining where they divided the school districts and the housing districts. Then you're going to bring up, God, I'm fucking hip. You're going to bring up the Black Panther, how they destroyed the Black Panther Party. The government walked in and killed Huey P. Newton. They killed Fred Hampton. They killed everybody. They killed Martin Luther King. They killed they did a lot of things. They killed Malcolm X. I'll take some of that too, but whenever you get some time.
Everything?
I just want some lamb loins. I know exactly what happened. Y'all niggas think I'm retarded? I know my black history. I know exactly every single step. I know Jim Crow. I know the Civil Rights Act. I know everything. Still no excuse for letting a nigga trick you out your goddamn family. You niggas can tell me every fucking reason. I get they put drugs in our community. I get all that shit. You niggas should have kicked that bullshit out. That's all I'm saying. You niggas so smart. Where's the hey man, we see what they doing. They putting weapons and guns in our community. All I'm saying, that's really what I'm saying. Now granted, that's hindsight is 2020. And whatever they did worked. And I understand that. But at the end of the day, nigga, I don't care. I feel like the man I am today, there's nothing, no propaganda, nothing can do to separate me from my beliefs in advancing the black community or walking away from my family. And that is what I'm trying to say about black men in that generation. No matter, we have 7 or 10 different excuses. And yes, there were efforts to hold us back. Am I denying that? No, I'm not. But what I am saying is there should have been a resistance. And even if there was, I'm pretty sure somebody can name some resistances. There were some woke niggas. If you listen to a lot of 90s rap, there was more woke than it was violence at one point in time. Like, especially the niggas like So Def and KRS-One and all those people, right? But that didn't sell better than the violence and everything else, and the shaking their ass and the this and that. That was a little bit more lively and fun. I mean, a lot of the old school people blame us, but they gotta. I feel like a lot of 70s and 60s babies do have to take accountability for their role in. And believe it or not, I know why they failed us, because they were trying to live life too. If you look at our current parents, they want to travel. They want to kind of reverse time a little bit. If you notice, the 70s babies and the 60s babies in the early 80s babies are all trying to reverse time. And what I mean reverse time, meaning I didn't get to travel as a young person, so now I'm trying to travel a lot. I didn't get to, whatever they didn't get to do younger, they're trying to do now. I didn't get to be cool when I was young. So now I want to, pop out, wear jewelry, go to the club, doing this and that. I missed out on that. I was working hard doing it. So and I'm not judging that, but I'm saying because a lot of them feel like they missed out, it's like they're kind of neglecting the community side of building the community and focus more on that. If I'm being all the way honest from the outside looking in, they feel like, shit, we a little bit more turned than them. We got the internet. We got a lot more advantages, and they kind of envy that. And now they like, shit, it's our shit. We still got to live, too. Fuck all this goddamn community building, all this shit. They basically said, fuck the community for themselves. If you look at most of these niggas' moms outside looking for a new man, trying to get a man to take care of them. Most of these women, most of these young boys seeing their moms be hoes. And it was like that when I was little. You would see that young nigga in the hood who mom always had a different boyfriend. So now he's hypersexual. Now he kind of low-key hates women because he low-key hates the image of his mother. Who remember that when you was in the hood and that one nigga, it was my partner man. His mom would eat, she would fuck. She just always fucking. New nigga all the time. Now, when we were young, we kind of felt like that was cool and it weren't none of our business. You know that woman who just always got a new boyfriend at the house? And sometimes it was our own mothers. Damn, mom talking to a new nigga. And honestly, as a black boy, you get to really see how much hoes women are when you have a whole mother. And as a black woman, as a little black girl, you get to really see the inside scoop of a woman. Women be switching these niggas out. And they do it in real life too now, but they a little bit more private. But even some of these dumb hoes posting every nigga they come in contact with. Dumb ass bitch. If I was some of these women, I would never post a dude until I get married. I would never post a relationship unless you live with him, this and that. Somebody said me. Somebody said me, I can't lie. Yeah, I know. A lot of us had whole mothers. But black women don't see the effects that it has on the black boy. Not only that, but we develop a distrust for men because we know men are performative. That man came to sleep with your mom and he gonna pretend like he fuck with you. He gonna play catch for you with you one day. He gonna goddamn come in and give you a high five, give you $1 or two, and then after he smash, he ain't talking to your mama no more. So now when you get a little older as a young man, you like, man, I don't even trust nigga. I already know, man, you just trying to goddamn, you just doing whatever you gotta do. You get what I'm saying? So now, but when you grow up in a 2-parent household and you just see your dad with your mom, you don't really have that type of dynamic with other men. I grew up with that dynamic of not trusting niggas, feeling like niggas are temporary, feeling like niggas are you know, he just here for the passing. That's how I treat niggas, cause niggas don't know what I've been through. See what I'm saying? They don't know I had men in and out my house. So I'm looking at niggas like, shit, man, these niggas for the passing. I don't even care about no nigga, man. Whatever you talking about, man, stop talking to me. I see you, the new nigga is coming in a week, nigga, so goddamn, leave me alone, bro. You get what I'm saying? And then be like, yep, shit. They be like, I don't take men serious, but these men around your children. Nah, facts. Niggas know what I'm talking about, because a lot of y'all niggas experience some of the same shit. Now, my mom ended up getting married. She been married for 20 years, but at a period of time, I ain't gonna sit here and act like that. I didn't go through that as a kid. So I understand as men. Some 2-parent households are chaotic, but also I agree there's a bit more structure. It is. Whether we want to admit it or not, even the chaotic ones still have, I ain't gonna lie though, some folks should break up. Some folks argue too goddamn much. Yeah, it is. It is fucked up. My wife personally experienced that. So, you know, a toxic 2-parent household. So, you know, it's two sides of the coin. I get that. Sometimes parents should not stay together for the kids. Mm-hmm. But after y'all move on from the kid, you still gotta give your children. That's what I respected about my mom, I will say. Even after she moved on from my father, she still wanted a structured home with the new man. She didn't try to go out here and just date. She was like, nah, I need structure. And I do respect that about some women. If you do move on from a man, don't just be like, I ain't gonna be with no man never again, because now your children, and I understand how some women feel like, man, I don't even want to go through all this shit no more. I understand that part. But on the flip side, for your children's sake, they need some type of structure, male structure. So stepfathers, in a crazy way, are very important too. And honestly, stepfathers damn near been the cornerstone of goddamn of the black community. Damn near. Because shit, somebody gotta accept these women with 2-3 kids. You get what I'm saying? And then, you know, and we call them suckers, we call them all, they get all that shit. They been getting that their whole life. But honestly, them niggas need it. And I personally never been a stepfather before. But at the end of the day, it's kind of tough on the kid, especially the boy. You'll never really feel connected to him. It does depend on what type of man he is, don't get me wrong, but from my personal experience, you'll never, because I had 2 stepfathers, you'll never really feel genuinely connected to him. Because at the end of the day, men subconsciously look at that boy as the image of himself. So because you don't look like him and you didn't come from his balls, whether men want to admit it or not, they have a disdain for that boy. because you remind him every day that somebody fucked my woman and had the love of my life before you. I'm just being honest. Your face is a reminder to that man that, you know, some nigga slutted my woman out before me and created an image of himself with my woman before I could. So he has this pressure with you because of that. And that's not something he'll say out loud. And that's not something some of you niggas will say out loud, but it's the truth. If I'm being all the way honest. Am I right or wrong, Asian? I'm telling you what's going on. I know how men think because I'm a man. In his head, damn, this nigga done goddamn. This is a reminder of, and that girl, for some reason, they accept the girls. It's the boy. Somebody said really had to become a man on my own type shit. Nah, for sure. The girl, for some reason, men don't really, because it's like, you a girl, it is what it is. But that boy, telling you, I had 2 stepfathers. So I don't feel connected to this day to bro. And we had a discussion recently. And I told him that, like, you know, man, look, bro, you ain't gotta goddamn apologize, nothing, bro. Let's just go our separate ways, bro. I'm good, I'm living life. I got my children. You got my mother, that's what you wanted. Hey, you know what I'm saying? See you in the afterlife, my nigga. But in this life, ain't nothing to talk about. I lost my dad at 15. That wasn't her first high school years. My pops showed up no matter what in the house or outside of the house. Step pops was weak as shit. Want to let or teach me something you're not teaching your own damn kids. Damn. Learning how to become a better man on my own, to be honest. Some fathers will allow you to learn life on your own, even though they are still alive to teach you. What do you think about that? I think the father should still try to guide you. And then after he give you the information, let you make the decision on your own. But I feel like I said earlier in the live, men need to teach their kids why, their little boys why. My job is to tell my son why he should not do certain things. You get what I'm saying? I think some men kind of let men run on their own a little too much because that boy is still lost. And a lot of men believe that what we got to realize as black fathers is every generation is different, and this new generation is not built like us. They dealing with a little bit more. They got a beast called social media. So now you as a man got to teach that boy how to battle something that you never dealt with. These boys dealing with shit that you never dealt with. They dealing with real type shit. Like, nigga, if you not rich by the time you 20, you look like a failure today. Do you niggas know what's going on? If you not I show speed a case or not, so now that young man putting on fake jewelry. See what I'm saying? He's a little bit more, damn, I gotta, like these young niggas be depressed by 25 feeling like they failed. We felt like if we didn't make it by 30, we failed. Today, the new failure age is 25. Am I right or wrong? That's the new failure age. We had 5 more years, and then our parents' background is, nigga, we gotta make it by 35. And our grandparents were like, shit, I just need to goddamn, I figure it out when I'm 40. Every generation go 5 years down to when a nigga feel like he failed. Hell, by the time our kids goddamn get old, you gotta be something by the time you're 15. Hey. What you mean you're not that old? You didn't grow up with social media? Social media wasn't popular until I was 18 years old. I graduated in 2014. So I'm not that much of an OG, but I got a little bit of OG to me. Goddamn, I'm 30 years old. MySpace and Facebook, but we had to wait to get home to get on the computer. We couldn't surf the internet outside. We didn't have service. So when we were outside, nigga, we was outside. And that was the beauty of that era with social media. Now, social media could just get back to when niggas at the computer. Now that was a fun time. I had to wait to get home and then to upload one photo on MySpace. That shit took about 30 minutes to an hour. Goddamn, I used to goddamn sit there and look at that bitch. Boy, when this shit upload, I'ma kill these niggas. Then I already got my background music ready. All that shit. I remember them days. Boy, I'm about to kill these niggas with this photo when that shit load in 30 minutes. Hell yeah. And then I go burn me a CD. You know, in the meantime, I got my CD burning, my Soulja Boy. Goddamn, at that time, all that shit, boy. I was ready. That's why I respect Soulja Boy. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga's a legend. They can say whatever they want to say about that nigga, boy. That nigga gave me, I'll be honest, Soulja Boy was the first nigga I was like, that might be the most lit nigga ever. When I was young, like, you know how like everybody got that one nigga son to my granddad, that was Michael Jackson and Jackson 5. You get what I'm saying? Like, to my granddad, that boy Michael Jackson and Jackson 5 and Motown, Temptations, all them, that was, boy, he look at them how I look at Soulja Boy. Like, boy, these niggas were lit. But when we were young, we used to goddamn, you know, them niggas had they afros and shit, platforms, ABC. You get what I'm saying? So that's their era, goddamn. And then my girl, my girl, my girl. So my granddad love that shit. And I'm just like, I like that shit too, granddad. But you know, that shit ain't more lit than that. You, fuck you, man. Whoa. Hell yeah, goddamn. Ain't nothing like that Yule shit. Goddamn. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that moonwalk was lit. But boy, that nigga Soulja Boy, man, I'm gonna tell you, let me tell you something about Soulja Boy. And I really used to watch him. I remember, baby, when I say I remember before Soulja Boy, I was watching Soulja Boy before Crank That Soulja Boy came out. Like, most people didn't discover Soulja Boy to Crank That Soulja Boy. I remember Soulja Boy was lit on MySpace before Crank That, all that shit came out. Him, A-Rab, and this other nigga, I think his name was Michi. And I just used to love everything about it. They had the colorful bathing apes. They would match their shirt with the goddamn bathing apes. He had the rubber band chain on. He had the goddamn, and he had a few songs out. Like Shootout, I think came before Crank That Soulja Boy. Crank That Soulja Boy is the mainstream one, but Bathing Apes, I got me some Bathing Apes. Shootout, all that, and then he used to have this shit called Rich Nigga Shit. That's what inspired me the most. He had this series on YouTube called Rich Nigga Shit, where he would goddamn show his mansions off, show all his shit. So Soulja Boy is the original streamer, if I'm being honest. I'm not gonna lie, I used to wake up every day as a young nigga, so I can understand these young niggas with Case or Not and all them, because that's how I was with Soulja Boy. I get on MySpace and YouTube and go see what Soulja Boy doing every day. I gotta go see what Soulja Boy doing. I'm serious, bro. I love that nigga, bro. I was like, bro, this nigga is so turned. He's fucking 18 years old with a mansion and all that shit. I thought it was lit. So I always was like, bro, I got to be lit like this nigga one day. He really inspired me when I was a young nigga. I ain't gonna cap. Him and really when I was a teenager, yeah, that nigga Soulja Boy, he inspired the fuck out of me. Facts. He need to start that rapper university. I mean, that shit ain't gonna do nothing. Everybody got their time, and bruh, and it's like the only thing I'm seeing with Soulja Boy, I just want him to grow a little bit. It's like that nigga still 18. Am I tripping? He said nope. It's like that nigga really felt like he was gonna be 18 forever. I want to see some elevation. He ain't gotta be the biggest family man, but where's the game? Where's the maturity? Where's the I don't know if it's too early or not. I'm just kind of looking for that. Bow Wow was lit too. I ain't gonna lie, Bow Wow was me when I was a kid. I had the Lil Bow Wow tape. Lil Bow Wow, you just don't know. The way you move so fast across the floor. Yeah, you remember that song, baby? You remember that song?
Crazy.
You remember that?
I don't.
That was his song. I had the whole Bow Wow album tape. I ain't gonna lie, that Like Mike, when I was 5, 6, Bow Wow was that nigga. 5, 6, 7, but that's when the movie called Like Mike came out. When that movie came out, he had this goddamn tape that was out. Like it wasn't a DVD, cause this was before DVD. This was a tape. I had Bow Wow's tape, and I remember his song because I was a young nigga. Yeah, hell yeah. The Carter 3 changed my life. I ain't gonna lie, that Carter 3, Juvenile. I love New Orleans music, even though I didn't understand the Falcons and Saints rivalry when I was a kid, cause we didn't care about shit like that. In LSU and Georgia, none of that. So I was fucking with it. But yeah, why one person asking me about Buddy? I don't speak on that. It's so funny because I feel like a lot of niggas watching my live to kind of see what I'm gonna say and do all that. I feel like I'm being watched today. A Boosie, up, nah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie, Boosie, I like Boosie, but I wasn't really into Boosie's music as much as people were in the country. Like the Chitlin shit, like the Mississippi, Alabama, huh? It's called the Chitlin Circuit. That's what it's called. Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, Tennessee, all that shit. I feel like it was Boosie, South Carolina, North Carolina, and I ain't gonna lie, I love the South. If I remember it was a thing. Remember I showed you where somebody said, "Where would you rather live? If you had to live in one place your whole life and couldn't go nowhere else in America?" I choose the South every time. Florida, Georgia, and then Louisiana. I like New Orleans. I like Biloxi, Mississippi. I have not been to Tennessee. I've been to Tennessee, but never had a pit stop there. I want to go to Nashville. I don't want to go to Memphis. After they killed Dolph, I realized there's no love in that city. I'm good. I ain't got no interest in coming to Memphis. Mom gave me Bow Wow first tape for Christmas. Like that first music CD with the mini game. Yeah, that shit was lit. Somebody said 15-minute oral strategy going crazy. Thank you for the knowledge. You're welcome, brother. Thank you for what you do for the community, both black and stock community. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, Trey Bailey. But nah, man, I ain't got beef with nobody, man. I love everybody around the world, man. Avoid South Central LA. Hell nah. I don't fuck. You see, I ain't noticed. I ain't even mentioned that shit. I don't fuck with LA. LA may be the most. LA is why I would say LA is dangerous because California niggas are smart. Even their gangsters are smart. See, Memphis has dumb niggas. You can go to Memphis and you may not run into gang members and all that shit because you're not announcing yourself. You don't have to announce yourself in LA. They're looking for you via Airbnb, via shopping, via eating out. Them niggas are on the hunt for a lick every day. In the South, we're not like that. In the South, it's mission. The gangsters are mission related. Like, all right, he played with us, so we going to get him. That's how the South is. LA, they're on the hunt for you. Them niggas like real life girl lions. Like, you know how the female lion hunts every day? That's them LA niggas. Every day, them niggas go in packs and say, we going to catch some food today. Goddamn, who's the lick? Who's the prey? Them niggas real life are like the jungle. Them niggas are different over there, bro. Like, they hunt they don't quit. Every day they own it. That's what I don't like LA. Them niggas coming for you. In Atlanta, it's not like that. Atlanta is like, okay, you left your car, you went in the gas station and left your car. I was coming here to get some cigarellos and some grabba leaf. But your dumb ass decided to leave your car running. So now I got this 2-second window, I got this 2-minute window to go take your car real quick. That's Atlanta. Atlanta, and then two, you're on the phone pumping your gas. I may or may not rob you. It's a 50% chance. You know what I'm saying? That's Atlanta. Oh, your dumb ass gonna go in the gas station and go get some, and you gonna leave this Mercedes just running? Are you retarded? Yeah, I'm taking that. That's Atlanta. LA, it don't matter, nigga. Your car getting stolen, you getting robbed, you getting killed, you mostly getting robbed for sure. LA, it's just nothing you could do. They say I'm from South Central and watch. You not lying. Oh, I know. I've been to goddamn LA. Y'all niggas treacherous, bro. Let me tell you how crazy it is. LA so treacherous, nigga. We got in the Airbnb that day. We didn't even post that nothing on our story, nigga. They don't even have to know you. So I'm lucky I put my bag in the back of the room. So we went to Ralph's, but it's called Kroger everywhere else. These niggas, within 10 minutes of going in the Airbnb, came in and took some shit. But they didn't go and get, I ain't gonna lie, they would have took my shit. They would have got almost $10,000 worth of technology. But they took my homeboy laptop. They went to the first room and then came back. So I'm thinking the Airbnb host set us up. Because how did these niggas, we was only gone for 30 minutes. We just went to go get some groceries. To go, yeah. We just went to go get some groceries. Man, these niggas goddamn went in the house in 30 minutes. We went down the street to go get some groceries, come back, some shit gone. I can name 3 experiences. I've been to LA 4 times. I got 3 experiences with gang members. 3. I have not got robbed by the grace of God. Could it have happened? Yes. I'm from Sacramento. I've been to LA a few times, and I know which areas to avoid. I don't, and I need to figure that out. I don't know where I was, but I know in LA, I'm going to the hotel every time. I'm never staying at an Airbnb in LA. LA is just one place. You just got to go get the hotel. Hotel only. Airbnb is too dangerous in LA. It's too dangerous because them niggas, I think them niggas study that shit. And they study the interior. And LA got niggas in the game who know how to goddamn picture match and shit. They'll screenshot your background, put it in the picture match, and it's gonna bring up an Airbnb that you in. So you can't even post your background. Like you can't post your background, nothing in LA. They talking about you on the VA claims Reddit page. I don't give a fuck. But you can think about how much, bro, believe it or not, all publicity is good publicity. I don't give a damn. Tell niggas, bro, you gotta think, bro. Niggas gonna goddamn. Yeah, you missed the option rant for sure. But yeah, bro, that's nigga's job to hate. You gotta think about what type of time a nigga gotta have to do that. But at the end of the day, haters are your best marketers. Because they're going to be like, who? Aristotle, who was he? I'm going to go check him out. I'd rather you guys talk about me than not. Please keep hating. Let the world know who I am. And it's my job to capitalize on these people when you bring them to me. So I don't care about no niggas saying nothing on nothing. I don't even go looking for it. At the end of the day, that's the price you pay when you're looking for fame. When you're looking to get your brand exposed, when you're looking for exposure, this is the price you pay. So I deal with the price. Somebody said, you scary, bro. Stay off the internet. Stop making shit up. But yeah, that's mine. Then nigga said, stay off the internet and stop making shit up about LA. Man, you crazy as fuck. Y'all, that shit a treacherous ass place. It's all making shit up. Man, I ain't make up one goddamn thing. Everything I'm saying is fact. And I'm not scary. I've been to LA 4 times. You guys are fucking hunters. You guys are gang infiltrated. It's no secret. Pop Smoke, Nipsey Hussle. Do you want me to name examples? Like, nigga, like what? Nigga talking about some, I'm scared. Nigga, that's a goddamn fucked up place. Going through a divorce after 11 years and raising her son. I'm not spoken well of him now. She takes no accountability for how she messed up. I'm literally starting over. Hoping your Discord will help. Me too. I'm hoping so too, bro. I'm gonna try our best to get you the best shit, bro. P&B Rock, yep, see? See, that's another example. I just named 3 examples. You niggas ain't shit in LA, bro. I'm sorry. It's just facts. PNB Rock, yeah. Hell, I went to Crenshaw and Slauson. I can name the examples, so just so you know, I'll tell you all 3 examples. I already told you the one at Airbnb. It was one time I went to Crenshaw and Slauson, right by the Nipsey Hussle, the store he had, Crenshaw's store. I was right there in that alley between the gas station. If you're from LA, you know what I'm talking about. It's a gas station right there. Then there's Nipsey Hussle Plaza. In between that gas station and Nipsey Hussle Plaza is an alley. And then they got a big ass mural of Nipsey Hussle in this alley. So I go to that alley. See this, so for you thinking I'm scary, if I was scary, I wouldn't be on Crenshaw and Slauson. God damn it. Most niggas scared to go there. I go to any hood because I'm a curious nigga. I even went to O Block where King Von mural is. I got a picture at O Block. I got a picture in Crenshaw and Slauson. I'm one of the few influencers who not scared. You get what I'm saying? So, cause I served, you gotta think, bro. I used to live in the hood in Atlanta, and I served the military for 6 years. So I don't believe in fear. So I go to Crenshaw and Slauson. I'm in that alley, right? Next thing you know, I'm filming a video because I'm the type of nigga who really think I can do what I want to do. So I'm filming a video. Next thing you know, 5 Crips. I swear to God on everything I love. I don't know how the fuck this happened. I don't know, we were too high, but did we see them niggas before we, you remember that, baby?
I think we did because we went that way. So
We went that way, but like, we passed by him, like right by him.
That's the way we came back.
I know, but I think I was too high.
Yeah.
I already know, because I was on like 8 edibles. My stupid ass took, you know how the Skittles have edibles? So my dumb ass gonna eat 8 Skittles. So, cause I'm thinking like this shit tastes good. Ain't no way this can get me high. Then when you eat it, you like, man, that ain't that bad. Cause man, them motherfucking goddamn Skittles caught up to me. So I'm high as shit. I didn't see nothing. And I think I still got the video. I need to bring that up. That LA video. So next thing you know, 5 Crips come out of nowhere. And like, since we let you film that video and you was showing, you know, respect to my boy Nip, and I'm like, oh, you know Nip? He's like, yeah, that was my homie back in the day. So this 2019, this 1 year after Nip passed, he was like, since we let you film that video, you gotta buy a hoodie. So the Crip was nice. He didn't like rob me or anything, but he was like, you gotta buy a hoodie. So I was like, what the fuck? And then everybody looked at me. My whole crew was like, nigga, buy that hoodie. Pretty much, like everybody. So I'm the only one getting it started, by the way. So like I got 5 people with me, but them Crips singled me out and said, you gotta buy a hoodie. I still got the hoodie, by the way, and I was pissed because it's a fucking basic ass hoodie. But I'm gonna hit up Buddy and say, you know, I'll buy another one. But this nigga charged me $100. I was pissed at that time. Cause I know that hoodie ain't worth $100. I know he just taxed me on some extortion shit. But I'm like, all right, it is what it is. So I had to give the Crip $100. All right, and he was a real Crip. Like I went to his page, Crip. So and it's funny because I looked him up like 2 years ago, based on the hoodie. So that's the first time it happened. That was my first time in LA. The second time I go to LA, this is strike 2. I go to some goddamn breakfast spot. See how my wife calling it out? I go to some breakfast spot in the mountains, and I post my location. I post the view of the mountains. I'm thinking, ain't no way a LA nigga. That's the thing, you gotta be dangerous. See, LA niggas they study everything about the city. They had some nice pancakes there, some big ass pancakes. I don't know where I was, but it's in the mountains. It's a breakfast spot. So I'm thinking, man, it ain't nothing but white people here. I'm good. I post my location. Next thing you know, a Crip nigga or a nigga, like LA niggas got different type of niggas. Their gang members, when they active members, they don't show their face on the internet. It's called Big Bear. I don't know what it's called. Nigga, you a goofy. Nigga, fuck you and your mama, nigga. So, the goddamn, so when I get there, the nigga posts the back of my G-Wagon. So we rented a G-Wagon, right? And next thing you know, when I go to his page, he mashed up on everything. And everybody who likes his pictures, like his whole gang, same thing. So I didn't know that. LA niggas, they don't, when they active members, they don't show their face. They don't have no, they don't like to have type of any type of viewership of their face online when they active. Real LA gang members. So the nigga who posted me doesn't show his face on none of his pictures. Just straight a gang rag across. All of them do that. All of them got a gang rag. All you can see is their eyes. This is real shit, I'm telling you. So I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this city? This is the second time I come here and run into a gang member. But that was because my dumb ass posted my breakfast spot. Because I'm thinking I'm in the mountains and I'm posting the view. Nigga came up there. I only been eating at this restaurant for about an hour, so that is enough time for a nigga to goddamn get dressed. But that's still like, nigga, I only been here for an hour and you already here? Do you know what type of niggas LA niggas are? To get dressed, fucking within an hour, by the way, to see something on your story and say, yeah, we about to go, but they didn't rob me or nothing. He just posted the back of my G-Wagon and tagged me. But I was like, this is weird. So we had straps on us. So we like, well, strap up. I don't know. I think these niggas following us. And then he posted his pancakes on his story. So I'm like, this is weird. And then, of course, the third time we went to the Airbnb, then they came in our Airbnb and took something. So I never got robbed or stuck up or nothing, but it's just always a situation that's like a close encounter there. But yeah, nigga, new money, fuck you and your mama, nigga. Broke ass nigga. I don't care about niggas like you, man. You a hoe. Any nigga sent on a nigga live, just posting weird shit is already failed in life in the first place. You probably feel like a failure. Cause any nigga who feels successful does not have time for that. So I love when niggas do that. So I can chump them off and let them know how shitty their life is. Your life is definitely shitty. You wake up every day and be like, damn, I hate myself. So I understand. Yeah, that nigga hating watching another nigga live. I understand. I get him. Nigga hate his life. He hate his job. He hates something about himself. Goddamn, something. I don't know what it is. You hate your bitch. It's something you hate. You probably got an aggravating ass bitch, don't you? Bitch gained too much weight, didn't she? You had that bitch since high school. She was a little cute, and you was shitting on your niggas in high school. Right now, that bitch fat. So now you come on Aristotle goddamn live, mad at me and mad at the world because your bitch fat. I understand how you niggas be feeling, and they like to project on everybody else. Man, my bitch fat, man. I'm a goddamn fuck. It's always them niggas, man. It's always them niggas. So, nah, we don't do crypto, man. Yeah. Every time, bro. Then nigga mad at you because you getting money and your bitch ain't fat. Nigga hate you now. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm the bad guy because I'm getting money. You get what I mean? So you telling me you deal with all these haters because of Adam and Eve? Nah, bro, it's because of fame, bro. I just told you, black people are crabs in a bucket. If they see a successful nigga, I say 75% gonna love him. 25% just want to tear him down. I say 10%. 90% love him. It's like 10%. Yes, it does show how to trade. Yes, it does. You see how he ain't say nothing no more because I called the nigga out. He realized, damn, he right. I am a hating ass bitch ass nigga who hates something about my life. He reflecting right now. He can't respond. I'm telling y'all, I love when niggas come at me on this shit. Cause I start knowing what he's going through. Cause I know a position you gotta be in to sit on a nigga live and hate. You have to be in a position where you hate something about your life. Cause you're projecting. One thing we do as humans, we project. If a nigga is talking about something, he's projecting something he's went through. So if I'm on a nigga live hating, I hate something about my life. You get what I'm saying? I'm not happy with my income, my bitch, or myself. It's something. You get what I'm saying? How do I know? Because I'm a man. You get what I'm saying? If I start going on niggas live and hating, I definitely hate something about my life. There's something I hate. I hate my job. I hate something. Because it's just man shit. You got to know that. When niggas hate, they're projecting something. Always remember that. My thing, I didn't finish my drip. I was addressing the religion problem we got. I'm going to be real. I hate my emotional discipline right now. It's killing my account. See? I feel you. And I hate that too. Everybody go through that. And a lot of people don't want to be transparent. Everybody want to feel like they winning and shit. But at the end of the day, the secret to trading is constant base hits and playing risk management at all times. Just being honest. Do you invest in rights? For dividends, yes. Heading on my Ghana road trip in September. You got any additional trips planned? A road trip in Ghana is crazy. I'm good on them shit. God damn. Never again. I did that before, my buddy. Road trip, though. Where the hell you driving from? They said it was dangerous. They said Mark is looking scary right now. So I've heard. Do you think about Dorini Auto? No, I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed, folks. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. That's why I don't go live, because I be on this shit too long. Fucking tripping, bro. I've been on this bit for 2 hours. Nah, Marcus looking high right now. I don't know who Marcus is. My name ain't Marcus. But yeah, man, God bless y'all, man. I'm out.